Beauty weaves through every corner of this land, a divine gift from the Creator who crafted the heavens and the earth with flawless perfection. Welcome to Italy, where the places don't just appear real, they feel like they've emerged from the pages of a fantastical novel. In Italy, the light dances upon turquoise waters, and the ancient stones speak in the language of time. From the glittering coasts to the dreamlike villages, from the ancient alleys to the towering peaks, the signature of the Creator unfolds in every scene. In this documentary, we embark on a journey through Italy's most enchanting spots, revealing places that some might think are mere dreams, but they're very real, alive with energy. Italy, a land where time seems to dance to the rhythm of the seasons, is a masterpiece of nature, history, and culture. As winter's grip loosens, Italy awakens in a burst of colour and vitality. Spring is the season of rebirth, and nowhere is this more evident than in the small villages scattered across the countryside. Each season paints the country in a different hue, revealing its multifaceted beauty in ways that are both enchanting and profound. From the snow-draped peaks of the Alps to the sun-kissed villages perched on rolling hills, Italy is a symphony of contrasts, harmonizing the ancient with the eternal. Summer in Italy is a celebration of light and warmth. The sun bathes the countryside in a golden glow, and the small villages, with their terracotta roofs and ancient stone walls, seem to shimmer in the heat. The pace of life slows as the midday sun reaches its zenith. Our tour begins within the borders of Rome, in the world's smallest country, Vatican City. It stands as the spiritual heart of Catholicism, home to the Pope, and a one-of-a-kind religious and cultural centre that draws millions of visitors each year. St. Peter's Cathedral, one of the most magnificent architectural wonders in the world, stands tall, breathtaking in its beauty. Its massive dome, designed by Michelangelo, rises as a symbol of art and genius. The Colosseum, just a short stroll from the Vatican, we arrive at the iconic Colosseum, one of the most significant archaeological landmarks on the planet. This colossal amphitheatre, which began construction under Emperor Vespasian and was completed under his son Titus in the 1st century AD, embodies the ingenuity and power of ancient Rome. It is an engineering wonder that showcases the Romans' exceptional skills in architecture and construction. The Colosseum, also known as the Flavian Amphitheatre, rises as one of the most awe-inspiring relics of ancient Rome, nestled in the heart of the city, near the Roman Forum. Commissioned by Emperor Vespasian in the 1st century and completed by his son Titus, its design was overseen by Vespasian's trusted engineers, though the identities of the architects remain lost to history. Constructed from materials like travertine limestone, volcanic rock, and Roman concrete, the Colosseum was built atop the ruins of Nero's opulent Domus Aurea, a monumental gift to the people. It was purposefully crafted to host gladiatorial combat, wild animal hunts, and even mock naval battles, offering a dramatic display of Rome's power and grandeur. At its height, the Colosseum could accommodate up to 50,000 spectators who filled its four-tiered structure, mesmerized by the marvels of Roman engineering. From the towering travertine facade to the intricate underground hypogeum, where fighters and beasts awaited their fates, the Colosseum was an architectural wonder. One can almost hear the thunderous roars of the crowd, the clash of steel on steel, and the brutal spectacle unfolding beneath the relentless Roman sun. Though it has endured centuries of earthquakes, fires, and neglect, the Colosseum has also served as a fortress, a quarry, and even a refuge for the impoverished. Yet, despite these trials, it remains a symbol of Rome's indomitable legacy, drawing millions of visitors who stand in awe of its history and enduring grandeur. The Roman Forum and the Colosseum stand as two sentinels of history, bound by the worn stones of the Via Sacra, where the echoes of triumph still whisper through the dust. From the Colosseum's towering arches, where gladiators once carved their names in blood and sand, a short descent, no more than a few hundred paces, leads into the heart of ancient Rome. Here, the Forum unfolds like the remains of a grand symphony, its columns and temples rising in broken chords, saying of power, ambition, and the weight of time. Once a stage where emperors paraded in victory, where senators shaped the fate of an empire, the Forum now stands in sullen reflection, its ruins basking in the golden light of the Roman sun. The Temple of Saturn's ruins whisper the tale of a Rome and stand like ancient witnesses to a story that still echoes in the ruins. The Curia, where voices once thundered with laws and betrayals, now holds only silence. At its edge, the Arch of Septimius Severus, once a gateway of glory, now frames only the sky. And yet, the connection between the Forum and the Colosseum remains unbroken. The road that once bore the footsteps of warriors and emperors still welcomes those who seek to trace the veins of Rome's past. In this sacred corridor of history, the eternal city breathes on, its soul woven into every stone, every shadow, every whisper of the wind. Just beyond the towering grandeur of the Colosseum, where gladiators once battled for glory, lies another cornerstone of Rome's legacy, Palatine Hill, the very birthplace of the Eternal City. Rising above the Roman Forum, this ancient hill is steeped in myth and history, said to be the place where Romulus founded Rome in the 8th century BC, after his legendary conflict with Remus. Long before crowds roared in the Colosseum, the earliest settlers made their homes here in the 10th century BC, and as Rome flourished, Palatine Hill became the seat of emperors. Augustus, Tiberius, and Domitian transformed it into a district of imperial palaces, adorned with intricate frescoes, sprawling courtyards, and towering columns that still stand today. The House of Augustus and the House of Livia offer a glimpse into the private world of Rome's first emperor, while the ruins of the Palace of Domitian and the Stadium of Domitian echo the grandeur of a bygone era. Later, during the Renaissance, the Farnese Gardens were cultivated atop these ruins, providing breathtaking views of the Roman Forum below. Now part of the Colosseum Archaeological Park, Palatine Hill invites visitors to walk in the footsteps of emperors, tracing the evolution of Rome from its legendary beginnings to the height of its imperial power. From the towering grandeur of the Colosseum to the ancient ruins of Palatine Hill, Rome's past unfolds like a living tapestry. But no journey through the eternal city is complete without a visit to the Trevi Fountain. Tucked within the city's labyrinth of cobblestone streets, this Baroque masterpiece is a dazzling spectacle of marble and water, its cascading streams bringing life to the sculpted figures that seem to dance beneath the Roman sky. Built in the 18th century, the fountain is more than an architectural marvel. It is a place of dreams. Legend has it that tossing a coin over your left shoulder ensures a return to Rome, a ritual carried out by millions beneath its shimmering waters. But no journey through the eternal city is complete without a visit to the Trevi Fountain. Tucked within the city's labyrinth of cobblestone streets, this Baroque masterpiece is a dazzling spectacle of marble and water, its cascading streams bringing life to the sculpted figures that seem to dance beneath the Roman sky. Built in the 18th century, the fountain is more than an architectural marvel. It is a place of dreams. Legend has it that tossing a coin over your left shoulder ensures a return to Rome, a ritual carried out by millions beneath its shimmering waters. The Pantheon stands in the heart of Rome, silent yet commanding, as if it has always been there, watching over the city. Its grand columns rise like ancient sentinels, weathered by time but unyielding. Step through its massive bronze doors, and the world outside fades into a hushed reverence. The air is cool, heavy with the whispers of centuries. Above, the oculus, a perfect circle cut into the sky, lets in a soft cascade of light, shifting with the hours, painting the marble floor with patterns of time. The Pantheon fountain stands as a silent witness to the endless march of time, its waters whispering the stories of those who have passed. We conclude our journey in Rome at the Altar della Patria, Altar of the Fatherland, a monumental structure that honors the unification of Italy. The Altar of the Fatherland, also known as the Vittorio Emanuele Monument, is a grand tribute to the unification of Italy. Located in Piazza Venezia, Rome, it was built in honor of King Victor Emmanuel I, the first king of unified Italy. Constructed between the late 19th and early 20th centuries, this massive white marble structure symbolizes Italy's unity and strength. At its center stands an equestrian statue of Victor Emmanuel I, surrounded by allegorical figures representing Italy's regions. Next, we head to Venice, the city that seems like a dream floating on the Adriatic Sea. Venice is unlike any other city. Here, the streets are canals, and cars are gondolas. Venice is a dream suspended between water and sky, where golden sunlight dances on rippling canals and centuries-old buildings lean in, whispering secrets to the waves. Gondolas glide like silent poetry, their reflections shimmering beneath arched bridges, while the scent of the sea mingles with the warmth of fresh espresso. Every narrow alleyway leads to a hidden story. Every quiet piazza hums with the echoes of lovers and dreamers who have walked here before. As the sun sets, the city glows in soft amber light, and the waters, ever moving, carry the whispers of Venice into the night asterisk. We cross the Grand Canal via the Rialto Bridge, one of Venice's most famous landmarks. It is not just a bridge, but a stunning architectural masterpiece that has connected the two sides of the city since the 16th century. Soaring over the canals of Venice, the city unfolds like a painted masterpiece, its labyrinth of waterways glistening in the golden light. Below, gondolas drift lazily, their gentle ripples weaving stories upon the water's surface. The terracotta rooftops and pastel-coloured facades lean toward the canals, as if trying to catch their own reflection in the shimmering blue. The Grand Canal curves like a ribbon of liquid silver, embracing the city in its eternal flow. Stepping onto the Rialto Bridge, the heart of Venice beats beneath your feet. The marble arches cradle lovers and dreamers alike, offering a view that feels like a secret whispered by time itself. The market stalls hum with life, the scent of fresh flowers and spices carried by the soft lagoon breeze. Below, the gondoliers glide beneath the bridge, their songs floating up like poetry on the wind. As the sun melts into the horizon, the city glows in a warm embrace, and for a moment, Venice feels like a dream you never want to wake from. And with that, we come to the end of our journey through the timeless beauty of Rome. But this is just the beginning. Next time, we will wander through the breathtaking streets of Florence, feel the coastal magic of the Amalfi Coast, step into the echoes of history in Pompeii, and so much more. The adventure continues, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. So make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because our trip through Italy is far from over. See you in the next adventure.